How to measure the length of a motorcycle chain. To count the links on the chain, you must count the outer links and the inner links. So that would be 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and so on. If you want to, you can just count the outer links and then double whatever number you get to get the total number of links. The two ends of a chain will have to meet with an inner link and an outer link together. Therefore, you have to have an even number of inner and outer links. You can never have a chain that has an uneven number of links. It has to be an even number. This chain is 98 links. If the chain has a split link like this one, you also include the split link when you're counting. As well as knowing the length of the chain, you have to figure out what type of chain it is. You start off by measuring the chain pitch, which is the distance from the center of one pin to the center of the next pin. You measure that in eighths of an inch. You can measure it very accurately with a vernier calipers or just use a measuring tape. So you can see this one here, that's 1/8, 2/8, 3/8, 4/8 or half an inch, but we'll just note that it's 4/8. That means it's a 400 series chain. Next thing to measure is the width of the chain. You measure from the inner surface of the inside link across to the inner surface of the other inside link. Again, we're going to measure in eighths of an inch. This chain, you can see it's 1/2/8 of an inch or a quarter inch. We'll just note that it's 2/8 of an inch. So this is a 420 chain. The 4 we determined from our 4/8 pitch distance. That's from the center of one pin to the other. So that's 4/8 of an inch, hence 400. And the 20 comes from the width of the chain. So the internal width of the chain is 2/8 of an inch, hence the 2 for the 20. If it was 3/16, it would be a 425. If it was 4/16 or 3/8, it would be a 430 chain. This chain is a much larger chain. It's a 530 chain. It would be on motorcycles from 400cc up to maybe 1000cc. And just to show how we can determine that this is a 530 chain, first of all, I'm going to measure the pitch distance from center of this pin to the center of that pin in eighths of an inch. I'm expecting 5/8 of an inch, given that it is a 500 series chain. So measuring from the center of this pin to the center of that pin, we see is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5/8. So that means it's a 500 series chain. Next, we're going to measure the internal width of the chain. So that would be from this inner surface on the inner link to the inner surface on the inner link on the other side. This is a 530 chain. The 30 should refer to 3/8 of an inch across inside, internal. So if I put the tape on there, I can see that that is definitely 3/8 of an inch. So this is resulting in it being a 530 chain. If it was a bit more, if it was, for example, 7/16, that would be 3.5/8. So therefore it would be a 535 chain.